In order to create the crown molding in the master bedroom, we need to use the Follow Me tool. Like the roof pitch example that we used earlier, we need to begin by creating a profile. To create the profile, we first need to move inside the house and look at the corner of the wall and create the profile. Orbit through the window here. Just pan up a little bit. And double click to make sure that you're inside the group of the ceiling geometry. Remember, you can press Ctrl H to turn the rest of the model on, which we want. And right here inside this group, I want you to take the rectangle tool and just draw a rectangle that's 2 inches, 2 inches. That's going to be the start of our profile. We can Ctrl H to hide the rest of the model and just zoom in a little bit closer. I like to start with the rectangle here, 2 inches by 2 inches, because that's going to help us define a face to draw on. It's more challenging if you don't have this face here. Sometimes SketchUp will draw on different faces, and we want this really just to align on this face. And of course, it helps to have the face there to draw from. Let's take the line tool, and starting in this bottom edge here, we're going to click once, and we're going to draw out 0.125, or 1/8 of an inch. And let's draw up 0.125. Let's do the same thing up here. 1/8 of an inch and 1/8 of an inch. Next, let's draw a line that's out 1/8 of an inch as well. And 1/8 of an inch from here as well, giving us a base to draw our arc from. Take the arc tool now and draw from this endpoint down to the bottom endpoint. So that's our second click. And then our third click is going to be right here. And again, I'm just sort of estimating this. This doesn't have to be perfect. So let's say that's our profile. You could add, of course, more detail if you want. Just going to keep this pretty simple. Let's take the eraser and just erase these 2 edges. And now we have our profile. So like we did previously, we can do this the easy way, which is by selecting the face and then clicking the Follow Me and clicking on the profile face, or we could follow it ourselves. I prefer the easy way. Remember, take the Select tool. Let's actually orbit upside down a little bit. I'm going to zoom extents with Shift Z so that we can see this a little bit easier. And again, remember, we can select the face, click on Follow Me, and then click on the profile face. Going to create all that detail for us. A little edge, creates a nice little corner detail there. Same there as well. Now, if you really want to keep this clean and save a couple edges, you can take the eraser and just erase the back edges here, because you're never going to see these. You don't really have to. It's just really only 4 extra faces, but I'm just going to keep that clean. Take the Select tool and just click off of the geometry. And let's go ahead and look inside our room now. Let's click on the overview just to turn ourselves around. And let's take a look inside, see what we have. We got a nice little edge there, nice little profile corner for our crown molding. We'll click back on the overview. To wrap up the ceilings, we need to use Copy, Paste, and Place to create the opening between the ceiling of the first floor and the second floor.